We now welcome the number 12 ranked UFC bantamweight contender in the world, John Dodson. John, thank you for the time today, sir.
No problem. Thank you for having me on.
We will take the first, of course. We will take the first questions from Anderson with Cage Side Press.
Okay.
John, and welcome back. What's fight week been like you so far? The whole experience of the testing, the lack of fans, the whole environment. How's that treating you?
Well, it's treating me very well because of the fact that I brought my Xbox in. I have been killing it playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Warzone and Mortal Kombat 11. I'm making sure I am staying occupied, not being too bored, and training on the other hand as well.
Now, is that
It's
how
a little
you?
fancy apartment that I get to stay away from home?
Is that how you normally treat fight? Like, well, we just talked to Jim Miller, and he said, I don't normally go out. I don't normally check out the sites, anyways. Do you normally stay in the room, anyways? Play a little game?
No, I like to go walk around and be a tourist because it helps me with one being pretending like it's still an active workout, and the two I just like to get my mind off of one food, my opponent, what could possibly happen, what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna spend my money at. But I like to just sightsee.
Fair enough. And now we're going to ask you about your opponent and what you're going to do. First of all, Merab, he's ranked 15th right now. Maybe flew a little bit under the radar, but a dangerous guy. What are your thoughts on him?
He's a very dangerous opponent. Like, he likes to go ahead and set records for the most consecutive takedowns in one fight. But the hardest thing that he's gonna have to do is be able to go ahead and keep me down on the ground, or even try to get me taken down. Like, we've seen my track record. I don't get taken down that much, and when I do, I get hop right back up, and I'm like a little spring. I'm like the little jack in a box that pops out every single time, and I'm gonna surprise him with a few 1-2 combinations that, well, might eventually end the night pretty early for me.
Since you entered the UFC, you've had kind of this positive energy about you. What's been the key to maintaining that?
Well, it sucks to be sad. Like, everybody wants to sit there and drain on all the negative things, but I just figured out being happy is the easiest way to look at it. If you look at all the positive things in life, then you can enjoy it every step of the way. So that's how I maintain my career as well. Like, I want to make sure I can stay super positive, super outgoing, and I just want to live life instead of sitting there being killed by so much negativity and hurtful words of anybody that has to push on upon me.
With that in mind, I mean, we talk about fighters who are the best guys who've never won gold in the UFC. That's something you haven't accomplished yet. You had the 2 shots against Mighty Mouse. You did win the Ultimate Fighter. If your career were to end tomorrow, would you be as satisfied with how it all played out?
Absolutely not. Because I had sat there and told people that I'm going to win titles in multiple divisions, and I haven't secured one. So I need to go ahead and make sure the best move for myself and be able to get those titles. I want that title 125, 135, and 145. And if I can't do it right now, I'm definitely going to keep on doing it until I eventually can. And I'm going to train even harder to make sure that I can go ahead and do it. I'll make the adjustments and be the fighter that the world wants to see, and not only the world, but the UFC.
And I was going to ask you about that. Obviously, you need to focus on Saturday at Merab, but so you are keeping an eye on the flyweight division and everything that's been going on there, because it seems like there might be some opportunity there.
Well, there is opportunity out there because they got a champion that is very wishy-washy on his weight. I don't know if he can make it, if he's going to go in the bout against Cody Garbrandt at 125 or a catch weight at 132. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, best of luck this weekend and everything else down the road.
Oh, thank you. See you later.
We will take our next questions from Pablo Santamaria with Notima, Ecuador.
Hello, John. How are you?
I'm very good. And yourself?
Your last fights have been against the best of the division, so you come from a victory against a prospect like Nathaniel Wood. With what mentality do you come to this hard fight?
Well, the same mentality that I had to go in with against Nathaniel Woods. Everybody wants to put all these prospects in front of me, so I have to keep on knocking them down. I will continue to fight the best fighters in the world to keep on showing everybody that I am the greatest one from all times. The only reason that Peter Yan beat me is because I was tired, and look at him now. That dude got a world title around his waist. That could be me. So
Fair play.
if I can go ahead and sit down this dude, I'll sit down everyone else.
Okay, Merab is a good fighter with excellent wrestling. Do you think he will have problems trying to take you down? And if you manage to keep the fight on the feet, you think you can finish him?
I believe I can finish anybody in the world. I will keep this fight standing up because Merab's wrestling is not compared to mine. Like, he has very good wrestling attacks. What my wrestling defense and what has kept me in the UFC has been just that. I can either dictate the fight standing up or on the ground, and I can control the pace however I want to. So I do believe that I will knock him out on Saturday night.
Thank you very much, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
We'll take our next questions from Adrian Gallardo with Bavel, Argentina.
Cool.
Hello, Sean. How are you? First question is, how was the preparation for this fight, and what do you think about your rival, Merab?
Man, the preparation for this fight is I had to get taken down, and then taken down, and then get 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 taken down. It just keeps on going down like that. I had to keep on popping back up every single time. Like, it's a lot of getting taken down, getting back up, and getting taken down, get back up. And now somebody has to suffer for all that training of having to get back up onto my feet. I'm going to hit this man into oblivion.
Okay. Obviously, the important thing in this fight of the Saturday, obviously, the important thing is the fight of the Saturday. But if you win, what would you like for your career in the future for yourself?
Well, what I like is for them to go ahead and stop disrespecting me and saying that I am a lower ranked fighter when I know I'm an upper class fighter. I have never been lower than the top 15, and being in the top, like being number 12 right now is kind of an insult. I would need to be back in the top 5 and showcasing my skills on why I need to have a belt around my waist, and I'll showcase it on Saturday night.
Okay, and the last question is,
Yes.
Merab have a great wrestling, but what do you think about, or what do you think are their weakness of Merab?
Well, Merab's weakness is 1, he's not as good looking as me. 2, he has shorter arms than I do. And 3, he's definitely way slower than I am.
Thank you, Sean, and good luck for the Saturday.
Oh, thank you.
And we will take our last set of questions from Jose Ignacio Cruz.
Hello, John, do you hear me?
Oh, I hear you perfectly clear. Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you, brother. How you doing?
I was making sure because this ugly face needs to be seen by somebody.
Yeah, I get it. Hey, man, I just wanted to know, I love your energy every time you come to fight. It's something all the fans, we look forward to. I was thinking about, how do you feel this affects you? Is this your first time fighting amongst the MX? So you won't have that energy to feed off the crowd, right? So what's your feelings about that? I think it's something that...
Did you forget when I sat there and won a little TV show called The Ultimate Fighter? There was nobody in the crowd.
Of course, I saw that.
I went out there and destroying everybody with pure silence, and everyone got to see the brutality that I had to offer. Since there's no crowd, everybody can hear all the punches that I'm going to land, and they're gonna hear the thud of him whining and crying about getting hit by me all the time. And when he tries taking me down, you can be expected to hear me say, no, I don't like that. Stop. Don't do that. It's going to sound like a little girl trying to escape those villains in the middle of the night.
Magician with the sharp tongue, ladies and gentlemen. So, how do you feel your wrestling stacks up? You said that you've been going through takedown after takedown after takedown after takedown.
Well, he continues. Well,
yeah, and we will continue to it, right?
He's going to continue. Like, his nickname is the Machine. He's programmed to only do takedowns. So what's the best aspects of a magician is that I can have the full range of creativity to destroy his world of simple commands. I am the greatest fighter that he will ever step into octagon with, because I know I can end it tonight by making sure that his role to being the title champion contender is going to be replaced by me.
You're definitely coming in with a chip on your shoulder, man. The best of luck. Yes. Best of luck, man. We love you here in Chile, man.
Oh, thank you, boss. I love y'all too.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, John. That is all the time we had for you, sir.
Oh, no problem, boss. Thank you for having me on.